Boom Chanka, how's it going everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another trademark watch along. How you all doing? Hope you're having a good day today. It's Sunday the 1st of December. Pinch punch, first of the month. Here we are. Hopefully it's going to be a nice December for United. We're playing Aston Villa today. Aston Villa, you know, come on. United have got to be capable of getting the best of Aston Villa. We've not been on a good run recently. I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of looking at Pereira and Fred in the centre of the park, and I'm kind of worried. But there we have it, you know, we'll see how we do in this game. Thank you to everybody who's stopping by and joining me. Hopefully you can hear me all. I can see Alex the Rinconator in here. Thank you very much for stopping by. Ian T, RB Comps, Pete Miller, Haz, Stephen Zevon, Illy United, Alan Dick, Omcadcar, Rachel MUFC. There's a whole bunch of you, so thank you to each and every one of you for stopping by on the live show today. I'll keep you informed with what's going on. Of course, it's not televised again in the UK, this game. I mean, what, they're taking the piss out of us United fans these days, are they? Come on, United are still a big draw. Lots of people want to see United play. But it's not televised in the UK. It's actually a bit of a joke. So, there you go. That's how it is. But I'll keep you up to date with what's going on. I've got what seems to be a reliable stream at the moment. So if you're not able to watch the game, I'll let you know what's going on in it. But if you are watching the game along with me, just get involved in the live chat. I can see a lot of you are already. Dante, Harris Khan, Poisonous Nut, James Mosscrop, Pedro Felipe, shout out to you all. Rachel, great to have you people in here. So the formation today, 4-2-3-1, Manchester United, as you can see at the bottom of the screen here. Not sure what's going on with that. Looks a little bit funny. The letters are sort of merging. Let's get rid of that and open it up again and see what happens. But it shouldn't be going like that. There we are, okay. Forget the Inter Milan badge there. That's just from something I forgot to update there. But yeah, Manchester United versus Aston Villa. They're playing a 4-3-3 formation against us. We've got Juan Mata in the side. That's something to note. He's not featured for a little while. So he should be playing in the hole there with the two wide man in James and Rashford. And then we've got Pereira and Fred in the centre of the park. Let's just have look at the back line. David De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire's captain on the side. Brandon Williams. Come on, my son. Come on, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. That's the sort of selection I like to see. Andreas and Fred, not so much. James, Mata, Rashford, Martial. Mata's got to have a big game today. He's got to pull the strings in that role today. Absolutely. Harris Khan asks, what's your final score? I think, personally, my prediction for the game, I think we're going to beat Aston Villa convincingly. I think it's going to be 3-1 to Manchester United. I think Anthony Martial is going to get a couple of goals and Danny James is going to crop up with 1-2. That is my personal opinion. We'll see what happens. We need to get a win. There's no excuses. We cannot not win this game. Oh, I just want to give a special shout out early on as well to Alex Rudd, who's already sent in a super chat before the show even started saying, can't watch today, but have a good show. Alex Rudd, sorry that if you're not watching and you can't hear this response from me, but thank you very much, lad. Shame you're not involved in here. Obviously, we do love to see the Ruddinator get involved. Hold on, yeah, okay. Alan Cole, shout out to you. Gungshi, great to see you in here, mate. He comments, Martial, brace or hat-trick today and one for James. Well, why don't you just go ahead and copy me then, Gungshi? No, I think that's quite a likely thing to happen. I'm looking forward to it. Lee Matthews, he comments, I admire your optimism, pig. There you go. Me and Gungshi, we're feeling very, very optimistic. Pete Miller sent in a cheeky little super chat sticker early on with what appears to be some sort of love hearts. Thank you very much there, Pete. Crikey, making me blush over here. But anyways, is that actually a love heart? It sort of looks like a demented love heart, if we're being honest now. Do you know what I mean? But thank you very much. Richard, James, Lalu, Pato, Archie. Great to see all the usual bunch of faces in here. Well, not their faces, just the names. But if you are tuning in live, thank you very much for stopping by on the live show today. Do us a favour if you are in here. Please do smash a cheeky little like on this video. Help a brother out. Help me get up there in the old search rankings or whatever it may be. And give it a share on social media if you're that way inclined. In fact, I've neglected to do that myself. So I'm going over to Twitter now. And, Arsenal sack Emery. I've got to update it. Hang on, live stream. Man United versus Aston Villa. It's as simple as that. Tweet. Okay, great stuff. So yeah, predictions-wise, what are your predictions for the game? Gungshi, he's super chatted in here. Thank you, Gungshi, with a prediction for the game. So get yours in. Gungshi's prediction is, he says, come on United, 3-0 or 4-1, I reckon, pig. I'm bloody loving that, Gungshi. I'm bloody loving that sort of prediction. That's the sort of optimism we need right now. That's the positivity we need right now. This is Villa. This is Aston Villa. We're Man United at Old Trafford. Come on, there's no excuses now. We've got a decent side out there. We're going to bloody batter them. Are you telling me we should be fearing Aston Villa these days? No, not happening. So I think that's a very, very good shout there. Gungshi. Alex Rincon, thank you so much for the shout out in the chat there for my Patreon page as well. Much appreciated. There's the link if anyone's keen. Pacer22 comments 3-1. By the way, it's great to have Alex Rincon in here, by the way. He's obviously been working and cracking on with his new job and all sorts of stuff, so he's not been in here too much recently. We've missed the Rinconator, so it's great to have you back in here. Thank you very much, Rinks. Richard James says we're going to batter them, the Midland Mugs. Well, it's a little bit strong, James, but I'm loving the sentiment behind it, pal. So just to keep you guys up to date with what's going on, the game has just kicked off. So apologies, my stream cut out just for a second. We're 21 seconds in, 22, 23. So Manchester United versus Aston Villa at Old Trafford here, 0-0. And it's a huge game for us, it really is. Here come Aston Villa down the left. I'll commentate on the game a little bit for you guys. Get involved in the live chat, get your thoughts in along the way as we go. And it's great to have all of you in here tuning in. Jack Grealish, the most fouled player in the Premier League this season, by the way, has just been cut down. Andreas Pereira sived him down there. There's a reason he's the most fouled player in the league, to be fair. But let's have a look at this. Andreas Pereira's gone. He's done him from behind there, to be fair. Not in that way, but he has done him from behind. And Pereira, does he get a yellow card for that? Let's have a look. But Grealish goes down to the deck, captain in the side for Aston Villa. Love him or loathe him, he's a good prospect, isn't he? Wendy James comments 2-1 United, feeling positive for the win. Jose Luviano comments 2-1 Aston Villa, just being a realist. Fair play. I mean, we haven't been too great in terms of picking up a lot of results in games we should definitely win. This is one of those ones we should win. But look, you've got to respect every single team at the moment. And the problem is Aston Villa and a lot of the teams that are coming to Old Trafford, they're not really coming here with the fear that they used to have. It's not a scary place to go to Old Trafford at the moment. As sad as it is to say, it used to be like this horrible fortress. Pretty much going to like a ghost train or a horror house. You didn't want to go there because you knew it was going to be scary. But now, it's like teams are coming here thinking they can get something from the game and playing freely. And the pressure's all on us. The pressure's all on us at home. But anyway, we can do this. Come on, this is Villa we're talking about here. Here come Villa down the left, though, with an early chance, bit into space. Oh. Wan-Bissaka does a good job to win the ball back. United get it under control. Wan-Bissaka on the ball, plays it up to Martial, who's come deep, plays it back to Maguire at the back of the pitch. Over to Williams. Great to see Brandon Williams in there, isn't it, though? I've got to respect Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for selecting him, because he does deserve it. He could have easily put Luke Shaw back in there, I guess. Alex Rincon comments, I'd take Tyrone Mings over Lindelof, and I'd take Grealish over Mata. Fair play to you. I think both of those players you talked about there are definitely good prospects and players that United, the type of players United should actually be interested in. Say what you want about Grealish. He's got that leader's character, I think. And I think he's got a lot of bottle. And, and I think he's got some great abilities as well. He's definitely one for the future. So I hear that, Rincon. I think that's a great shout. Sam Ingram comments, Aston Villa should re-sign Ashley Young in the next transfer window. Please come and take him off our hands, Aston Villa. Oh. Wan-Bissaka then passes it back to Maguire. Passes it over to Lindelof. Lindelof with a long ball down the left. 3 minutes, 20 seconds gone. Looking for the run of Marcus Rashford there, but Gilbert has put the ball out for Villa there. Over to Harry Maguire back, captain in the side once again. I think he is a natural leader, a natural captain. We've not been blown away by Maguire yet. He's not had that sort of mesmerising standout leadership quality, even a goal, any sort of a great moment for United at all, really. A couple of great tackles here and there, don't get me wrong. But he's not exactly shone. I'm hoping he's going to start to shine, like the quality player that he is. Wayne M comments, Pig, what formation has Ollie gone for? It's a 4-2-3-1 with Pereira and Fred as the two midfielders. It's filthy looking. That makes me worry, because I don't think that's a strong enough midfield to really cope with a lot of teams. You've seen time and time again this season us getting overpowered in the centre of the park. There's a reason for that, because it's gash. We even used to get overpowered when we had Pogba and McTominay in there, but we certainly missed McTominay. And I don't think Pereira and Fred necessarily are good calibre enough players to play that role. Maybe a bit further up. Fred's, he's got some qualities, but still, it's not like I've been blown away by what I've seen from Fred at all. So I'm a bit worried about that midfield pairing. Let's see how Mata does. He's going to have a big game. You guys all know I rate Mata, and here he is on the ball now. And he's an intelligent player, and he's technically gifted and all that stuff, but he's going to have to start performing and pulling the strings for United. Solskjaer's put the faith in him today, giving him the chance. There's your chance, Juan. Take it, lad. Shay's comments, Pig, are you Ollie in or are you Ollie out? I mean, I'm Ollie in at the moment. Look, give the lad a bit more money in the January transfer window to sign some good young up-and-coming hungrier sort of players. Add to the squad, fill the positions that we are weak in at the moment, like the midfield, and we could definitely do with another striker as well. Just a couple of signings, nothing crazy. One's for the future, one's who, regardless of a new manager coming in, they'd be useful players to have in there and would develop those sorts of players. Given the opportunity to do that, let him have to the end of the season, judge him then. Judge him then after he's had a full season. If we're not happy with what we see between now and the end of the season, and we're not like in the top 6 at least, and we're not doing reasonably well, then look, we have to have a look at the situation. But he's got to at least have the time. This is only going to social we're talking about. This isn't just some mercenary dickhead that's come in. There's a bunch of you people tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. Smash a like on it. Get your thoughts in as we go along. I'll commentate a little bit on the game now to let you know what's going on in it, because like I say, it's not on TV in the UK. Pitiful. Ugh. Drinking the old diabetes water today, do you know what I mean? Need a bit of energy. It hypes me up a little bit though, that's the thing. Sprayed over to Brandon Williams then. United come surging down the left, taken back inside. Statue of Liberty play. Andreas Pereira taking it off Brandon Williams, taking it inside. Pass down to the right hand side of the pitch. Daniel James. He whips the ball in. It's a dangerous looking cross, but it's just petered out. Unfortunately, Aston Villa clear the ball away. 6 minutes, 32 seconds gone on the clock. Rachel MUFC and Jared Mitchell comment, diabetes water. Yeah, well, that's pretty much what it is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You might as well inject it into your eyeballs, to be fair. It cannot be good for you. But oh, does it taste good. Harry Maguire's just committed a foul. He's not happy. Grealish is in the referee's ear. The referee's gone over to Harry Maguire and he's given our captain a yellow card. Harry Maguire gets the yellow card here for a foul. Let's have another look at the replay here. And he's just been caught sort of wrestling. He's sort of wrestling. Yeah, it's sort of like a rugby tackle. It's a definite foul there, but obviously the Villa player's gone down like a sack of potatoes. But it's definitely a yellow card because he's just tried to sort of wrestle him to the ground there. What are you doing, Maguire? Yep, Wayne comments, God, that's a bit early to be on a yellow. Hey, you're absolutely right, mate. Like, he's got to play over 80 minutes of the game now at centre-back in a committed role with a yellow card. It's a bit dodgy. You don't want your centre-back, or maybe we'll see some sort of a change occur at half-time. It's a risky thing to do. Steven Zenner says, PS time check, currently 7 minutes, 57 seconds gone on the clock. Just coming up to 8 minutes now. United come forward down the left, counter-attack. Daniel James on the ball. Daniel James running down the wing. He gets the ball in too. But it's just a yard behind Martial, who's lingering for it in that 6-yard area there. Just a yard or so behind him. But Daniel James, again, showing that ability to counter quickly for United. Showing that ability just to have the pure pace to do a man. He's got no right to beat the right back there. He's got no right, but he just knocks it on and he just sprints past him. Daniel James. Gungshi says close, absolutely. Pacer says good start for Villa. Yeah, I mean, they've not done too badly. United with a chance though down the left though. Daniel James. Oh, again, Daniel James with a good cross across the 6-yard box this time. But cleared. It didn't find anybody on the end of it. Played back into the danger zone, and Fred with a shot from distance. Oh, Fred with a shot from distance just over the top of the bar, outside the area. 9 minutes gone. Fred with a very decent effort. Let's have a look at this play from United. So sprayed out to the left. Daniel James. gets the ball played into him, and he gets the ball into a really dangerous position in the 6-yard box, but it's just gone through everybody. United play it back round. I think it's Pereira has a shot on goal, but it's pinged out to Fred, and then Fred delivers an opportunity, a strike just over the crossbar. Maybe it's not that close. It's a couple of feet over the crossbar. Looks like the keeper's got it anyway, but a chance for Manchester United. Solskjaer, why are you sitting like that, Solskjaer? Like, if somebody said you look like Schmeichel, would you try and sit in a position that makes you look even more like Schmeichel? Do you know what I mean? What is he doing? Here come Aston Villa down the left. Oh, crikey. Blocked away, though, by, I think it was Lindelof or Maguire at the back there, but somebody's blocked it away. Wan-Bissaka on the ball now, gets his head up. Oh, he's run into a bit of trouble, but he does a good job just to pass it back to Maguire, who's given it away. Giving it away here. This is dodgy stuff. Aston Villa come down the left in our area. Played back out to the wing. Edge of the area. Aston Villa, they got a free shot on goal, and that they do. Shot on goal for Aston Villa. It trickles into David De Gea's gloves, and thankfully, it didn't cause us any problem. Alex Rincon, by the way, top man getting on top of these stream spammer people in the live chat. You've bossed it there, pal. Nice one. Neil Duffin, great to see you in here too. Chance for United at the other end. I've just missed that, but Rashford seems to be smiling. Let's have a look at what happened there. Little bit of an action-packed end-to-end opening start of the game. 10 minutes, 42 seconds gone. Oh, crikey, Villa come surging down the right-hand side as well. Here come Villa, another chance for them. Whipped into the box. Can anybody get on the end of it? It goes all the way to the left wing here. Whipped back in, shot on David De Gea's goal, and it's gone into the top right-hand corner. It's a freaking unbelievable finish by Jack Grealish, who scored and given Aston Villa the 1-0 lead at Old Trafford here. It's a bloody unbelievable goal. What a finish. Curled into the top right-hand corner. But that is some shoddy defending by United. Let's have a look at this. So nobody's marking the man. It's Jack Grealish at the back stick there, the far left-hand side of the pitch. And who gets absolutely done? One of our defenders, I think it's Harry Maguire, you know. Let's have a look. Is it Pereira? I'm not sure. I think it's Pereira, but one of our players. Yeah, Andreas Pereira. He doesn't do a good enough job defending there. Jack Grealish cuts it back inside, gets his head up, and fires in a fantastic goal into the top right-hand corner. Cold effort. You have to say, it's a great bloody goal. Jack Grealish, he's a danger man for them. I thought he might be a danger man today. It's a piss-poor start from United. It was end-to-end. They've been cutting us open here on the counter. You know why? Because we don't have the midfield players that are necessary to stop these twats. Andreas Pereira showing his lack of defensive ability there. Why would you play him in a sort of CDM role then, Ollie? I don't understand that. Why is he playing him in a CDM role? Getting him to do defensive duties like he's just done there. He turns to absolute gash when that happens. Rachel comments, this is so depressing. Harris Khan, we can get back before half-time. We're bloody going to have to, you know. 12 minutes in, Aston Villa have got the lead. Manchester United trading them 1-0. I'm going to have to update the score as well. I've got to update the bloody score. Always forget that. It's just too negative. Jack Grealish, what a finish. You know, what was Alex Rincon saying before the game, that he would take Jack Grealish over Juan Mata and he would like Jack Grealish? Well, there's a bit more evidence to suggest that that's the sort of player we should be looking for. Some sort of a leader, and that was pure technique and quality, that finish. Do you know what I mean? That was pure technique there. But United, we were getting done too easily on the counter-attack there. It was too end-to-end. We're at Old Trafford here, you know. It shouldn't be so easy for them to get in on us there. And just nobody's marking Jack Grealish at the back there. It was too easy to get the initial cross in there. Over on the left, Brandon Williams' duty, I guess. I didn't really see what led to the cross in, but... Berberspin 9 comments, I agree. I like Grealish too. Yeah, he's done a very good job over the last couple of seasons, to be fair. Definitely one for the future. Tactician Tom, my brother, comments and says, Rashford is a donkey. Yeah, I mean, he's only 21, he's got a lot to do, but, he's not exactly Ruud van Nistelrooy yet, is he? Let's be real. Or will he ever be? But here come United. We're desperate to get back into the game now. Absolutely desperate to get a goal back before half-time. My prediction for before the game, what is 3-1. Hopefully this gives us the shot in the arm that we need. They've just got the goal. But it's not good enough from United. Really poor defending. Pereira in particular. I know he's not a defender, though. He shouldn't even be in that role. Do you know what I mean? You need a Kante in that role, or a Roy Keane or something. Not a bloody Pereira. He's too lightweight. He's not known for his defensive abilities. Do you know what I mean? You put him in a deep position, then what you're expecting is going to happen. Alex, you are doing a freaking amazing job, by the way, of getting rid of these spammers, my friend. An unbelievable job. Thank you. It's like literally 1 second that was on there. Much appreciated. I know you just want to chill and enjoy the game as well, so I'm really much appreciating you doing this, pal. I hope it's on a channel in America, to be fair, because I'm watching, like, I think this is an Azerbaijani channel. I have no idea. But it's not on TV in the UK, which is treacherous. 15 minutes just gone on the clock then. 15 minutes, 5 seconds, United training Aston Villa 1-0, courtesy of a Jack Grealish finish, which was out the top drawer, to be fair. I mean, let's just take a moment to appreciate the goal and the quality from Jack Grealish, but it was too easy. He just did Pereira like you wouldn't believe. Chance for United! The ball played in and he's offside. Oh, Juan Mata in an offside position. The ball's come into him. He made a good run. But he's just been offside. That's the first I've really seen from Juan Mata in this game so far. It's only for 15 minutes, but he's got to be producing. And he's a mile offside there. It's a bit of an eager run there from Juan Mata. Alex says it is on TV there. Well, that's nice to know that the game that's taking place actually in this country is not on in this country, but it is on in yours. James says, mine's 15 minutes 50. Yeah, you might be a little bit ahead of me. I've just got to 15 minutes 57 now. 16 minutes gone, so, yeah. Good work, Alex Rings. He's doing a bloody fantastic job. Gung Shi, he also commends you. So it's been a poor start. Let's not forget this, that, you know, this Aston Villa, I was just looking at some stats before the game, actually. I don't know if I'll be able to find them. But, United's solitary defeat in 24 Premier League home games against Aston Villa came a decade ago. Obviously, they dropped out for a couple of seasons, but that 1-0 triumph is Villa's only victory in the past 41 league meetings, home and away. Are you taking the piss? So, 41 games they won once. Yeah? So, this cannot happen today. It would be a truly terrible, terrible result, and the pressure would be unbelievably piled on the board to do something about it, and it would be piled on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as much as I want him to stay. It would be piled on him if we cannot get the victory today. At home against a subpar team here, making them look bloody unbelievable. You know, it's not right. Look at this. United's tally of 17 points is our lowest after 13 matches since the 1988-1989 season. So, 17 points at this stage of the season. It's the lowest tally since 1988-1989 season. I mean, all my days. No United player has scored a Premier League hat-trick since Robin van Persie's treble against Aston Villa in April 2013. No United player has scored a hat-trick in the Premier League since Robin van Persie's treble against Aston Villa in April 2013. That is freaking unacceptable, isn't it? I mean, I'm not just blaming only this current team on it, but what the hell? 6 years we haven't scored a hat-trick in a Premier League, one individual player. Just goes to show that it's just not been it's just not been happening and firing for us at all. Check this out. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was unbeaten in all 12 Premier League appearances as a player against Villa, winning 8 and drawing 4. Anyway, back to the game. I just wanted to read these stats out for you because they tell a whole story, don't they? And the story is one of absolute pure filth, is what it is. I hope you enjoyed that little statistic facts moment there. Look, lads and lasses, thanks for stopping by. I'll keep you up to date what's going on. It's a corner to Villa at the moment. Short one. Grealish plays a short one. Played back inside. The ball has been whipped in. It's a routine from Villa to the back stick, but it's a poor one. And United get it back under control. No, they do not. Aston Villa was still in a bit of pressure. Put a bit of pressure on United here. Just want to say, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Smash a cheeky little like on it, lads and lasses, and get your opinions in, and I'll read a bunch out as we go along. Steve Buckley comments, this is going to be hard now. They could catch us. Hang on. could catch us on the break. Yep, they've already done that. They've already showed a bit of danger going forward on the counter-attack. You see in United, when we try to attack, we're not having that cutting edge going forward at the moment. And when we give possession away in the final third, they're actually moving it very, very, very quickly and having a lot of joy getting forward at United at the moment. It's only been 90 minutes, but already it's looking like, if anybody's going to be doing it, it's Villa. Here they go with another long ball up the pitch. United hoofed up the pitch then to nobody. Brandon Williams with a long ball. It's a poor one. Aston Villa deal with it. Aston Villa come surging forward and they look like they've got the bit stuck well and truly between their teeth at the moment because they are taking the game to United. Here they come down the right. Ball whipped in, it's deflected away and United get it back under control. What are you doing? Just pass the ball simply. Why are you even running in that situation? McGinn creates the foul anyway and the United player's brought down, but just pass the ball early on. What's this holding on to it nonsense? Who are you? Paul Pogba or something? Wan-Bissaka on the ball. I'm getting pissed off already. I wanted a good entertaining game of footy from United today. It's looking dreary. We're 20 minutes in and we've done piss all so far. We just allowed Villa to score a worldie against us. Here you go. Make it easy for them. Oh, Villa turning the style on now. Little flicks, little tricks, and we've committed the foul there. Fred with the foul on Jack Grealish this time. The most fouled player in the Premier League this season gets fouled again. And it's from behind, and it's a cynical foul from Fred there. Rincon says, God, Matter is so bad. I mean, he's really not doing himself any favours at the moment, is he? Look, maybe he is just past it. I've rated him over the years, but we haven't seen enough from him recently. We haven't. I hope he has a good rest of the game, but he's done nothing in this entire game so far. Rashford with a ball forward. It's wayward. Juan Mata cannot get on the end of it there. And we relinquish possession once again to Aston Villa. 21 minutes, 7 seconds gone. Grealish on the ball, taking the piss out of us. He rounds two of our bloody players. Thankfully, we managed to get hold of the ball and get it under control here. Surging forward, a run from United. A great bit of an opportunity. Martial with a shot on goal from a wide position, but it's too close to the goalkeeper. And it is not placed into the corner enough there, and it's at the near post. Goalkeeper makes light work of it. Good bit of play by Fred there. He's really done the defender there with a fantastic bit of skill, to be fair, and then he surged forward with a brilliant run, played a killer pass. So nice bit of play offensively from Fred there, which is nice to see. To be fair, that was a good bit of play by Fred. Mark Sin, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for stopping by. Eric Can comments, Pig, save some energy for after the game. I know, I'm going to have to do that soon, aren't I? Because I'm getting a little bit carried away, but it's just so annoying. It's so annoying. Nick Brown with a super chat. Thank you very much, Nick. Comments, you're a legend, Pig. Much appreciated, Nick. You are also a legend. Thank you very much for that. Rachel comments, Ollie makes Moyes' record look not so bad. Ah! I mean, those statistics I read out earlier, they're dreary, aren't they? The lowest points tally since 1988-1999 season. And Brandon Williams has just committed another foul. It's going to be another yellow card here, it looks like, for a United player. This is looking a little bit dangerous at the back here. Let's see, is the referee just going to wave it on? Brandon Williams, yeah, it's a definite yellow card, really. He's just gone in and completely taken out Villa's player there. And he's lucky if he's not been carded. I don't think he has. I don't think he's been carded, but it was a little bit late. And it was just unnecessary there from Brandon Williams. Chris Claus comments, how many fouls United? I know we've committed a lot of fouls in this game so far. We really have. And not even good fouls. Oh, shit. Sorry about that loud noise. My keyboard's just gone for a Burton there. Alex Rincon with straight away with the deletion of the spam. Top man. Oh, it's another bloody foul! Oh, we've just fouled him again, Fred again! Fred with a cynical foul in the centre of the park. Hang on, has he already got a yellow card, Fred? Wait, hang on a cotton picking minute here for a second. What has just happened? Is he already on a yellow card? He's just got a yellow card. Okay, no, he wasn't already on a yellow card. I was a little bit worried there because we're committing fouls all over the park, and it seemed like a lot of our players were already on yellow cards, and he's just committed another cynical foul. And guess who it's on? It's on Jack Grealish. He's completely taken the legs out of this guy. I'll tell you what, there's a reason Grealish is the most fouled player in the league. It's because he's actually very, very bloody technically good at beating you. And unfortunately for players like Fred and a lot of the players in the league, they get a bit annoyed when he just gets past you so easily, and then they just lunge out a bloody cynical leg. That's what's going on. This is pitiful. Alex comments, you should turn on slow mode for the live chat. That would really help with the spam. Yeah, you're spot on about that. Do you know how I do that, my friend? And what happens with the slow mode? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that right now, Alex, but I'll certainly look into doing it. I'll certainly look into it. Thank you very much. Great shout, though. Yeah, but yeah, you're doing a fantastic job of dealing with these spammers. Thunder and Joy says, Pig, you do make me laugh. Thank you very, very much. Much appreciated. Did you mean to tag Pete to... Did you mean to block Pete Miller for saying Alex Legend? I don't know. Anyway, let's get on with the game. So 25 seconds, 20 seconds gone. Trezeguet on the... Trezeguet's just got a card, has he? Let's have a look. No. United play it out from the back then. Lindelof on the ball. 25 minutes, 33 seconds gone. Timed him out. He was spamming it. Oh, fair play, fair play. Pete Miller, lad. You come on. Come on, you got to know you can't be spamming. Anyway. But thank you for stopping by. Shay's comments, Liverpool winning the league. How are we dealing with that? I mean, it looks like it's a foregone conclusion at the moment, doesn't it? City don't have it what it takes, I don't think, this season to do it. Leicester looking great, but Liverpool, they're playing badly in some games and still winning. I watched the Crystal Palace game last week, and I honestly thought Palace were the better team. And, even Zaha, he had a really good chance at the end as well, which could have got them the equaliser, but they just managed to get the win. Like, they're just winning at the moment. They're winners, unfortunately. Alex Ferguson looking on in the sidelines. He's not looking too happy at the moment. He's dressed very, very smart, like he's about to attend some sort of Peaky Blinder function. Thank you, Alex. He says, like the video. Yes, if you're tuning in live right now, thanks for stopping by on the watch-along. I know you could be doing so many different things with your time, so I appreciate you stopping by with me. Smash a cheeky little like on it if you are in here. See if we can get to the gold 100 likes mark by the end of this. That'd be freaking awesome. The only way that's going to happen is if you, that's right, you, click the like button. David Srinivasan comments, get Fergie in, please. I mean, Alex Ferguson, oh my days. I almost don't want to see him come back in a managerial role for United, though. Just let him enjoy his days in his retirement. And also, this United squad is truly pitiful in a lot of ways. And, okay, he would probably get the most out of it than anybody, but I wouldn't want to see him possibly, have a little bit of a blip at the end on his record. His legacy for United is, it's just unbelievable. He doesn't really need that to do that, but yeah, sure, we could do with the help. Big D comments, help us, Sir Alex. We could definitely do with the help. United then with a chance going forward, blocked away though. Possession relinquished once again. Here come Villa down the left. Jack Grealish on the ball. He's been a complete danger and a terror for Manchester United so far today. Another surging run forward. And he's found his teammate in a lot of space down the left there. The ball's gone out for a corner. And Aston Villa have got themselves a corner in a dangerous position. And you have to say the first 27, 28 minutes of this game, we're just coming up to 28 minutes on the clock. Aston Villa have got the better. They've got the better of Manchester United so far. Corner for Aston Villa here. Jack Grealish steps over it to whip it in. They've had 2 corners so far. Manchester United haven't had any. Whipped in. Grealish on the ball. And cleared away for Manchester United. Cleared away. Headed back into the danger zone. Headed down there by Andreas Pereira. Ball over the top. And Jack Grealish as it gets on the end of it. Hang on a second. Near post Amadea. And he's only got to put it into a danger zone. Across the 6-yard box. And it's found the back of the net. Trezeguet, hang on a second. Let's see what happened. Is it offside? It looks like he's been ruled off for offside. Offside, the flag is up. Oh my days, what a terrible start this is though. They're going to VAR, I'm guessing. Let's have another look at this replay. Let's see if it's offside. Oh, he's definitely offside. If he had the final touch on the ball here, let's see. So the ball's come in. Yeah, he's had a big influence in the play there. So the striker, who's not actually the player who made the initial pass, he was clearly a mile offside when the initial pass was made. So by the letter of the law, he had an influence on the play. If he'd have just left it after that and somebody else put it in the back of the net, it wouldn't have been offside. But because he did, it is offside. So rightfully, it's ruled out. But, very nearly 2-0 to Aston Villa there. Very nearly. And once again, Jack Grealish is causing all sorts of problems down the left. We do need to sign that player, I think. Do you know what I mean? Just sign him up, because he does look very talented. He's young, he's hungry, he's a great leader, he's tenacious. He might be a bit of a tit, but we could do with a couple of tits in this side, to be honest, because we just got too many nice guys. Do you know what I mean? Juan Mata, he's a very nice guy, but he's not got that ruthlessness about him. He's not got that bottle about him, unfortunately. JP, how you doing, mate? He comments, we losing for F's sake. Mate, we are losing, and we almost went 2-0 down there. It was offside in the end there, but it could have been 2-0 down. 30 minutes just gone on the clock then, 30 minutes. So a third of this game gone. United trail Aston Villa 1-0 here at Old Trafford, where we found it so very difficult to do anything. Ball whipped in though, hang on a second, Anthony Martial gets a pop shot away. It's Marcus Rashford with a left-footed shot, and it is absolutely shit, mate. What is that all about, Marcus Rashford? Hold on a second. Juan Mata, he does a good job to sort of get the ball back into the danger zone. There's a little bit of a deflection. It falls to Marcus Rashford, and it is just a terrible connection and an absolutely terrible little trickling, awful shot there. Awful shot from Marcus Rashford on his left foot, to be fair. But, I mean, come on, take my strong foot, child. That's basically what, come on, you've got 2 feet there, Rashford. You're a bloody professional footballer. That was awful. My brother's right, by the way. Tactician Tom commented earlier, Rashford's a bloody donkey. Oh, okay, I'm just getting a bit carried away here. I'm just annoyed about the start of this game, the way this has gone. Here come Villa again down the right. They're just putting the pressure on, though. Putting the pressure on United, and the ball sprayed into the danger zone. It takes a deflection. Do they have another corner here? Alex Rincon comments, the pressure and Poch in will be looming large. You're absolutely right. If we don't win this game, the pressure will be insane. Gungshi comments, this is gashtastic. Hey, you're not wrong there, Gungus. It truly is. Pete Miller comments with a poo face. Thank you very much, Pete. I think that's in protest to being spammed out there, but to being, timed out, whatever. But that's what you get for repeating yourself, buddy. I'm not in charge. I'm just saying. Live and learn. But thank you very much for sticking out and coming back here, pal. Poet on Noet comments, I think Ollie will get sacked if he loses this game. Do you know what? Well, the way things have been going, Arsenal making a recent change, Tottenham making the recent decision to get rid of Pochettino and get Mourinho in. With Pochettino still available, you may just well see that happen. I don't really want to see it happen myself, but you can't really deny the way what we're playing here is absolutely gash. It's just not good enough. We've got better players than how we're playing. A chance for United down the right, then Aaron Wan-Bissaka tries to whip a ball in, but nobody's there on the end of it whatsoever. Dreary, dreary stuff from United. Not only have we been defensively frail, getting overrun in midfield today, but going forward, we have been absolutely terrible so far. We've barely created anything, and anything we have created has been capped off very, very poorly by either Martial or Rashford up there, but such slim pickings up there for them at the moment. Creatively terrible from United, truly. Rincon says, and we have City next. We are so effed. You're not wrong about that, my friend. It isn't looking good at the moment. I mean, what do you guys want? Do you want Solskjaer to get until the end of the season regardless? Do you think he's just not the right man with enough managerial experience? I've been fighting his corner for a long time now. And do you know what? I will continue to fight his corner for a little bit, because I truly don't think that it's all about the manager that this is the problem. I just don't think we've got the certain key players in certain areas as well, and the Glazers and Woodward and all those guys, they've not made it easy for any of the managers we've had over the last 5 or 6 years. We've had big names come in and not do a good job either. But the fact is, sometimes a new manager, it can revitalise. Sometimes somebody who maybe has a track record of building a team, which he's done at Southampton and he's done at Spurs in terms of Pochettino, maybe that is a better fit. But, I mean, I have to admire Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's signings this summer, even though we didn't get enough of them. Nick Brown comments, I think he needs to go now. Oh my days. I mean, let's just wait until the end of the game, okay? I predicted before the game this was going to be 3-1 to Manchester United. They've battered us for the first 35 minutes of the game. It's currently 1-0 to Aston Villa. But let's just see what happens for the remainder of the game, okay? We need to calm down a little bit. I'm getting a little bit overexcited here. I know a lot of you are. Let's just calm down and see what happens. We're going to win 3-1, okay? Positivity. Solskjaer's going to make the changes at half-time. The players are going to take that hairdryer treatment at half-time. They're going to come out a completely different looking team in the second half. Matt Lewis comments, Ollie's the man. Maybe he needs to look at his backroom staff too. Are his assistants doing the business? Well, you bring up some good points. United with an opportunity here. Oh, and the goalkeeper's done a good job just coming out. The defender shielded it. Tyrone Mings away from Rashford. And the goalkeeper's just collected it up there. So nothing of a chance again yet for Manchester United. Matt Lewis's comments, he's outed Deadwood, brought in good players, tried to use the good youth. To be fair, you're right. He's not had the best tools at his disposal here. He's really, truly not. Pochettino faltering at Spurs. This is the guy that most people want, by the way. Surely that's worse than what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's done this season with a worse squad. Spurs' squad is fantastic. Josie's won 3 out of 3 of them. They've got a fantastic squad. Poch couldn't get them winning, even though he had them for years. So is he the answer? I don't know. Let's just see. I agree, though. I think Ole is actually looking for the long term here, and I hope he does get backed. Gong Shi comments, Ole's going to give Dan James the precious at half-time big. Mr. comments, what channel is this on? Nice one, Gong Shi. It's not on a UK TV channel. I'm watching it on something Sports HD. Do you know what I mean? Like the Arabian writing. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Free kick here, then. Free kick in a dangerous position for Aston Villa. It's quite near the corner flag. It's like a little bit of a short corner. They'll take care, float it in. United have got to do a job of defending this. 36 minutes, 10 seconds gone. 36 minutes, 6 seconds gone, my bad. The ball is whipped in. Oh, and then somebody gets on the end of it there, and it is just pushed past David De Gea's post. And Aston Villa with another chance to pile the misery on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Manchester United. Another gilt-edged chance there. And Dan James, I think it is, with just a little block. The deflection has taken it into the path of the Villa forward, and he's almost put it away there, but not quite. Dreadful stuff, this. This is miserable stuff from United so far. What a terrible first-half performance against Villa at home. Do you know what I mean? Villa, who are Aston Villa? Do you know what I mean? Get back to the Championship. And what they doing? They're coming here, they're making themselves look like bloody Barcelona against United here. Do you know what I mean? They're really taking the game to us. And United don't have an answer for it at the moment. It's pathetic. It is pathetic, though. I'm really not happy with that Pereira-Fred pairing. I think it's terrible. That led to the goal, actually. The fact that Pereira was in that position to defend for us. It led to the goal. Beata Thompson, how you doing? He comments, yes, Pig, Poch is the answer. Ollie does some good things like bringing youth through and getting rid of Deadwood, but managing a team? No. Hey, look, tactically, we've been all over the place. We've been all over the shop this season. Selection-wise, he's been, questionable at times, I think, using some of the same repetitive players that don't deserve to be played. And people are saying he's given youth a chance, but he's not actually given youth as much as a chance as we'd like. How many times have we seen Mason Greenwood? Even though he comes on for a few minutes here and bangs in a goal, we've barely seen anything from him this season. I'm a little bit disappointed in that. He could have given the opportunity to Mason earlier on in the season and put Rashford out wide when Martial was injured. But, so he's done it to a degree. He has done it to a degree. Today, he's put Fred and Pereira in the centre of the park. He could have put Garner in there. He could have put Levitt in there. He could have put one of these other young players that has actually impressed recently, a little bit anyway, or that has not stunk up the place, and given them an opportunity. So, free kick for United. Fred over the ball. Fred stands over the ball at the corner to deliver a free kick for United. Come on then. 7 minutes left before half-time. The ball's delivered and it's headed away. Aston Villa clear it away, and here they come on the counter-attack. Once again, Jack Grealish on the ball at his feet. He's such a danger man, this guy. He plays a killer pass as well to keep the counter-attack going for Villa. Villa surge forward. Here they are down the left. 3 Manchester United defenders on him. 3 Manchester United defenders on him. Can't get the bloody ball off him. Anyway, we finally get it back here. Wan-Bissaka on the ball. Fred on the ball. Little flick. And Aston Villa muscle it out of play. United throw. Oh my days. Oh my days. It's dreary. Mike Tipton comments, we need to give Ollie the 3 years he signed up for. I mean, you know, he does need time. The lad does need time. I'm not going to say sack him based on this one performance anyway and result. Given between now and the end of the season, everyone's having a mare. Chelsea bottled it this. You know, it happens. The fact is, there's still time in this game. We're only 1-0 down. Let's get rid of this defeatist attitude, actually. I'm just as at fault as anyone else about this. It's a roller coaster. It's an emotional roller coaster being a United fan. Gungshi comments, 275 people watching. Nice one, Pig. Nice one, Gungshi. Nice one to everybody who's tuned in here. I know there's other places you can watch these watch-alongs. I know there's plenty of other things you could be doing. So thanks for being here. Smash a cheeky little like on it if you are. If you are in here. And get involved in the live chat, because I want to hear what you've got to say. Tommy Lim comments, only thing Ollie is doing is breaking records for all the wrong reasons. I mean, I don't know if you hear when I read out the stats earlier, some very dreary stats, worst Premier League points tally at this stage of the season since the 88-89 season. That's pretty terrible. 41 games we played against Aston Villa previously. I think they've won 1 against us. I think there was a stat that I read out earlier, so it sounds ridiculous, the fact that they're winning here and making it look so easy. Our home form and just the way we play at home is so dreary, it really is. It's so dreary. Football's a funny old game. Do you know what I mean? It's like we got it right when we played Liverpool and we got the draw. We got it right, even though it wasn't creative, but we got it right. Whereas this game against Villa, lesser opposition at home at Old Trafford, he's just got it totally wrong so far. We haven't penetrated and created at all. And this time, Dan James with the counter, he runs into trouble, and Aston Villa muscle it away and give the ball straight back to Aston Villa at the back here. Tyrone Mings on the ball. Takes it wide. He looks to clear it away. He's hoofed it up the pitch. He's given the ball away. Tyrone Mings has it's had a nightmare. Oh, and the goalkeeper does a good job of Heaton. Tom Heaton does a good job of getting to the ball first. And he's gone out for a Manchester United throw in. 41 minutes, 15 seconds gone on the clock. Corner to Manchester United. Aston Villa leading the game 1-0. Harry Maguire's up there. Big old slab, and it's a short corner. Played in. Little corner routine. Come on, my son. Get in there, you beauty. Marcus Rashford with the header. A header by Marcus Rashford. What was we saying about him? Being more like Donkey Kong or whatever? Because he was a freaking donkey playing like a donkey earlier, but now he turns out to be freaking Donkey King. Do you know what I mean? Forget the fact of him being a donkey. No. Let's have a look at this reaction from him. It's a great ball into the back stick, and it's a fantastic header down. It is. It's clinical. It's a good one from Marcus Rashford. But let's just have a look at the actual ball in. The quality of the pass in by Andreas Pereira is out of this world. It is a short corner. I've been criticising both of these players so far in this game. But that is a brilliant cross in there by Andreas Pereira, and an excellent header by Marcus Rashford to give us the equaliser just before half-time. Now, come on, United. Get in there at half-time. Get the old hairdryer in the face. Be happy about getting the equaliser, but know that come second half, we've got to put in a much better performance than this, because it's been a terrible first half for United. We're lucky to be 1-1 win there. We are lucky to be 1-1 win there. Exhume Fates for Jamie comments 3-1 to United. That's the prediction I made at the start of the game also. I'm hoping that's still going to be the case. Gatcha Wolf Gamer comments, United always like this, start slow and then bang. Alex comments, LOL, the villains come out. Come on, United. Come on, United. Come on, Marcus Rashford. Forget the criticism. Forget the Ollie out chat. Forget all that business. We were 1 down. It was a knee-jerk reaction, okay, from everybody in the live chat. Well, most people. Oh, shit, Villa with a sitter. Jack Grealish with a shot. Oh, and it's just gone wide of the post there. Oh, my days. And they almost hurt us again there. Jack Grealish he's putting in a decent performance against us, isn't he? Crikey. Right, just a couple of minutes to go until half-time now. 1-1 to United and Villa at the moment. 1-1 between us at Old Trafford. Just a minute or two to go. Ball played over the top though. Aston Villa, this looks dangerous. Actually, counter-attack. And smashed at David De Gea's goal there. Absolutely smashed at David De Gea's goal. He does a good job just getting his fingertips on it and pushing it away there. Trezeguet with the shot there. Power shot from the edge of the area. Let's have a look here. It's a great shot. You have to say he's absolutely connected with that. Bang! And David De Gea had to get a little something on it. Wasn't sure if it would be creeping under the crossbar. Oh, it's actually hit the crossbar, you know. I thought De Gea got something on it, but it's actually hit the crossbar. Bleepers. Gungshi comments, there's still hope for our score predictions, Pig, with a super chat. Thank you very much, Gungshi. Thanks to everybody else that sent in messages and super chats and all that stuff and supports the channel. You're a bunch of bloody legends. Gungshi, you're the most insane of them all. So thank you very much, Gungers. He's, there is still hope for our 3-1 prediction. Martial's going to have to score a couple. And, instead of James getting the other goal, Rashford's got it. So there you go. Can't be 100% right, can you? Matt Lewis, must-win game, no question. You're right about that. By the way, the Rinconator, I know you're doing a freaking fantastic job there. But if unless people are being racist or whatever, just chill. Just let, or spamming, of course. But yeah. Just chill. They ain't doing no harm. Oh, crikey. Yeah, Wayne comments, Pig, change the score, mate, on your board. You're absolutely right about that. Oh, hang on a second. Villa, though. Villa with a chance. Maybe I'll have to upstate the score again in a negative way. Hang on a second. The ball's still in play here. Jack Grealish. And it's gone out of play there for an Aston Villa throw. Thank you very much for updating me with that. Ryan Hart comments, Villa are better. I mean, so far watching the game here, I must say, I think Villa's first half performance has been much better than United's. I think they deserve to be ahead in this game so far. United had a good chance there. Great delivery by Pereira for the ball, and Rashford's finished it off very nicely. Without those two great moments from those two players there, we've been second best in every single department. Rincon says, Pig, I'm removing comments that attract the spammers when people ask, hang on, where's the link or what channel attracts the spammers? Sometimes they're fake accounts, so come on to comment. Fair enough then, fair enough. The viewers are going down though, Alex, that's what I'm saying. Don't want to block everyone. But you're doing a great job. Yeah, you are doing a great job, because it would be chaos in here without you in there doing a great job of stopping all the spammers. So I'll leave it up to you, my friend. You're doing a fantastic job. Ryan says, good luck up the Villa. Fair play. I mean, fair play, Power. I mean, great first half performance by Villa. You've got a couple of players that I certainly would want to have at United. I think Jack Grealish has had a great season, and a great couple of seasons, really, definitely a prospect. Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. Great work, the Rinconator. Great work. Grand comments, Rashford goal given as a Heaton OG. Are you serious? That is piss poor. Let's go on the old BBC website. It says Rashford. It says Rashford on here, pal. So anyway, coming up to half time here, there was 3 minutes of added time, by the way, in the first half here. And it looks like the first half is going to end 1-1. I think United will have to feel pretty fortunate. Pretty fortunate. Yeah, no, fair play. Alex Rinco's not even blocking. He's literally just removing certain comments. So he's proper on the case, this lad. He's all over the bloody case. You can still comment. Just don't comment any bullshit, basically. Berber Spin comments, Old Trafford has gone from Mordor to Disneyland. Teams just aren't scared of playing us at home. You're not wrong there. Chance for United, though. Pereira with a free kick in from a wide position. Poor delivery this time. Cleared away, and that'll be the half-time whistle gone, won't it? There we go. It's half-time, lads and lasses. Half-time. As you can see there, the score in the game is Manchester United 1, Aston Villa 1 at Old Trafford here. A Marcus Rashford goal, tying things up just before half-time. Great delivery in by Andreas Pereira for the assist. Best thing he did all game so far, to be fair, and same goes for Rashford. He's been useless up until that moment where he put a fantastic header into the back of the net. So we've got the equaliser before half-time. We've got to feel reasonably fortunate about that, but we're still in this game. Villa have dominated the game at Old Trafford here, and whoever's commented and said, you know, there's a bunch of you that have, and I totally agree. Teams just do not fear coming to Old Trafford anymore. It's not that fortress that it used to be. It's not that place that used to strike fear into the opposition teams. Mostly because we had a fantastic, unbelievable atmosphere and also a fantastic team. Those are the reasons. Now, it's hard to have one without the other, really, unfortunately. But the team is the biggest thing. The team is the biggest problem. It's not quite good enough. And teams like Villa, who are bang average teams, to be fair, you know, they've got some good players in there, are coming here and having a field day. Just look at Jack Grealish, the commitment from him, how he's able to just get through our players, the amount of times we had to foul him in that game just to nullify him. It's too easy. It was too easy for them to transition from defence into attack. We would be in their final third, we'd give the ball away sloppily, and then boom, straight away they bypassed the whole midfield. They've got a winger away, they've got a supporting forward waiting in there, and they caused us all sorts of problems doing that on the counter today. They've done a very good job. Jack Grealish so far easily the man of the match for me. He's done all sorts, you know, okay, he scored their goal, it's a brilliant goal, but other than that, he's just been a constant thorn in our side. Decorated Hero comments, United would be in real trouble without Rashford. Yeah, I'm not so sure, my friend. I mean, okay, yeah, he has popped up and scored the goal today, but if it wasn't him, it'd be somebody else in there, maybe Greenwood or whatever. Not sure if he'd be that much of a loss. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I rate him. What is he, 21, 22 now? He's got a huge future ahead of him, doesn't he? But he's not the finished article yet by any means. He's not. Give him a few years, I think he will be top drawer. I really do. He's just got to get a little bit more ruthlessness into his game, a little bit more clinicality into his game, and he can be a top player. He really can. But he has actually scored a bunch of goals for United recently. He's done a decent job for us. Yeah, Kieran Kennedy, great comment. He comments and says, seriously missing McTominay. Wonderful comment, because McTominay's been just a rock for us in midfield. Hang on, I'm disappearing. Wait, hold on a second. Just sort myself out. But yeah, he's been a rock in midfield for us this season, and we just haven't really had the defensive stability that he provides for us. I'm not saying he's like a Kante or anything. He's actually contributed a good few goals for us. He's just a good all-round sort of midfielder, and he leads, and he's got that hunger in him, and he puts his body on the line, and he really plays for that badge, and you can see that. And I think Pereira and Fred in that midfield role, they're just not quite up to the level of McTominay that he's already is. But yes, Wayne, he is injured. He is injured at the moment. Viraj Palmer comments, absolute joke that our goal was an own goal. So are you telling me that's actually gone down? Oh, sorry, so whoever I was mugging off earlier said it says Rashford on the BBC website is actually gone down as a Heaton OG. You're absolutely right. That's completely ridiculous. It's definitely a Rashford goal. So just to scrub him off like that is piss poor. Stephen Zevin comments, Pig, you've really dropped down the fantasy table. Do you know what, pal? I just haven't changed the team for about 3 or 4 weeks, to be fair. I don't even know what's going on. So that's the reason why I haven't actually updated it. It's my bad. I always do this on fantasy football. We start pretty well, changing it, updating it, and then it comes around about this time of year, and I just can't be asked. Do you know what I mean? But no, I need to try and claw my way back, and there's no way I'm having that Undom Bellend, Henry Hotspur finishing above me. Do you know what I mean? JP with a cheeky little super chat. Thank you, Jay. He comments, hey, bring Phil Bones on. I don't know if we want to see Phil Bones, to be fair. Phil No Bones, Gelatinous Jones. I don't want to see that man anywhere near the United side anymore. Sorry, just not good enough. Just not good enough. But I love the sarcasm in your tweet there. Sorry, in your comment there, not tweet. Alex comments, after review, the goal accreditation panel have credited the goal as a Tom Heaton own goal. Man United 1, Aston Villa 1. So there you go. It's actually gone down as a Tom Heaton goal. Thank you very much for the clarification there, Alex. Steve Buckley comments, Ollie is not good enough, but if we change our manager, how's to say the next manager will make it? Great point you've made there, because we've actually had top managers in. Forget David Moyes, but he was a proven sort of steady manager in the Premier League before we got him anyway. Forget David Moyes, though. Of course, Louis van Gaal, top manager, to be fair. Top manager. Other than that, you've got Jose Mourinho, who's came in there. It's just not worked out for these big name managers, to be fair. What's going on, darling? No. I'm doing a video here. Okay. All right. I'll see you out there in a bit then. It's half time, love. You're having a mare. Okay, yeah. You distracted me. Anyway. Yeah, boy, no, sorry, I just got to tell the missus off there. Do you know what I mean? Unacceptable coming in here. It's like that BBC... I'm only joking, but it's like that... remember that BBC interview where the guy's child comes in the background as he's doing the interview and he looks so uncomfortable. And then the nanny has to come in and grab the little baby who scoots in that little... Yeah, that was hilarious. That guy was a douche, by the way. Viking Red comments, LVG was screwed playing sideways. Yeah, I hated the way LVG played. Mourinho did a good job at first. Sorry, I totally lost my train of thought. He did a good job at first, but it just didn't work out. And you've got these big name managers coming in, and they haven't really done any better than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Okay, Mourinho did a Mickey Mouse treble, and Louis van Gaal actually won a trophy, I suppose, in the FA Cup, then was immediately sacked for his poor league display and everything else. So, you know, sometimes the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And we've got somebody in there, sure, he doesn't have the most experience, but he does have, you know, he's got an affinity with the club, and he also is trying to build for the future. He has signed certain players that are really great signings. You can't fault the signings of Maguire, Wan-Bissaka and James in terms of development of the squad, in terms of forward planning and forward thinking. Those are some great players. Now, it's just trying to improve the other parts of the team. We haven't had the necessary investment and all that good stuff. All right, I just want to get into the match stats really quickly for anybody that's interested and let you know how the first half performance stacks up in terms of opportunities and that kind of thing. So the stats sort of tell a different story to watching the actual game, because 60% possession to United, 40% possession to Villa. They certainly seem to do a heck of a lot more with it going forward for me. Shots, they've had 5 shots, we've had 4. They've had 2 shots on target, we've had 1 shot on target. They've had 4 corners, we've had 2 corners, and we've committed double the amount of fouls as they have. So those are the stats, but realistically, that half was pretty much bossed by Villa. Certainly in terms of counter-attacking and causing us problems. We only really had a couple of good opportunities, one of which Marcus Rashford stuck away, which was great. Let's get into your comments and appreciate all of you for stopping by, lads and lasses. Thanks for being here. Half-time at the moment. Go and get your half-time cup of tea, your cheeky little half-time bicky, your Peroni, your Stella, whatever is your choice of poison, whatever it may be. Go and get that. Come back here. And we'll be cracking on for the second half. I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm just saying, you know, it's a good time to do it. I've got my Coca-Cola. Do you know what I mean? I've got my diabetes water. I'm all set. Raymond Moore comments, Twanzebe should be playing instead of Lindelof. Do you know what, my friend? I really rate Twanzebe. I'd love to see him given a bit more of an opportunity too. Lindelof's just... He's too error-prone. He's made a good few errors already this season. I 100% agree with you, my friend. Eddie Otto comments, half-time weed. Good shout. Alex comments, I'm not sure, JP. I think it has something to do with a fake account coming on the chat. Don't worry about that. Man United Van Cam, how you doing, Kevin? He comments, all right, Gungshi. Not even a comment to me, but nice to see you in here, Kevin. Thank you very much for stopping by. Big D comments, the off licence is calling if we lose. Big time. The bloody heroin dealer's calling if we lose. Do you know what I mean? No. Obviously not. Ryan Hart comments, hi mate, thanks for making this live. No matter what team, lovely people to visit up the Villa. I'm on Copperberg, alcohol free. Copperberg, alcohol free, you say, my friend? Interesting. Why even bother, my friend? There you go. Might as well have an apple tango or something. But no, fair play. It does actually sound pretty nice. I do enjoy a Copperberg. I've not had the alcohol free one. I'm not going to mock anyway. Rachel MUFC comments, coffee and mince pie. Oh yeah, I actually ate a mince pie earlier on today, so great shout. Gotta love a bit of a cheeky mince pie. It's one of those things that I just do not want one at all until December 1st or after December 31st. It's just a December thing, obviously. It's like, I don't even like a mince pie that much, but I do enjoy one around Christmas. Something about winter taste buds, you know. Gary Wells comments, half-time cup of OXO for me. Nice one, mate. It's a different kind of gravy, son. Alex comments, let's try to get this video to 150 likes. Are you telling me, Alex, that this video is already over 100? So you're using 150 as the milestone? Surely it's not. But either way, thank you to everybody who's tuning in and chucked a like on it and all that good stuff. If you could do, that'd be great. Let me know, just as a bit of fun, what is your halftime treat of choice? What are you having at halftime? Nicola? Come here. Let's find out what me missus's halftime treat of choice would be, eh? And I'll tell you what my halftime treat of choice is. Nicola! Come here, please. Yeah, I know, because I wasn't ready for you then. Do you know what I mean? But now I do want your assistance. Just come in here for a sec, darling. No, I want you to pass me that, though, over there. Right. And also, come in here, I've got a question to ask you. What is your halftime... What's your halftime, go-to? What would you have at halftime, snack-wise and a drink-wise? Come on. Can you shut that door down? It's freezing out there.
My go-to snack, pork pie.
Pork pie, that's a good shout. She loves a pork pie, this woman. She loves a bit of pork. That's why she's with the pig. Do you know what I mean? And what drink would you have to go along with that? She's not a cup of tea woman, this one, at all. She cannot stand a hot drink. Oh, no. It's bizarre. And a vanilla Coke. Pork pie and a vanilla Coke. The staple. The absolute lunch, the snack of champions, that one. Can you pass me my snack of choice, please? Over there.
I don't feel like giving it to you
now. No, go on. Anyway, I've got to crack on now. The game's coming back on.
I just came in for...
Anyway. Come on. All right, okay. Anyway, right, okay. If you could lead me to it now, that'd be great. Thank you. Cup of tea? No, I'll crack on. Anyway, look. See this? Do you know what this is? If you don't know what this is, I feel sorry for you. It's only really Christmas related, but... Oh, it's sort of ripped on the packet.
Is that ring color?
Don't know if you'll be able to see it.
Is that ring color the...
Banner? Yeah.
Hey, ring con!
Right, out you go now, darling.
Aww.
I've got to crack on now.
Yeah, I will try and move fast.
No. Well, tell me afterwards then. You've gone supersonic, love.
Well, I think that's very rude. You compared me, I heard you.
Rum truffle balls. Wait a second. Rum truffle balls. They're the absolute shits. They really are. If you've not had a rum truffle ball, sort of Christmas Eve related, but sometimes you go to a bakery, you can get like a massive one about that big. Those are the ones. Jake Rimmer comments, hot dog and a beer. Fair play to you. That's a pretty decent choice. That's a great choice. Gangshi comments, domestic bliss in the pig household. Nicola, that's it now. Everything's required from you has been received.
That's hard.
I know, but look, I've got to, like, there's stuff going on here.
Wait,
I'm trying to interact with the fans at half time.
You literally brought me in here and said,
I know, I brought you in here to give me the rum truffles and to tell me what your halftime snack is. Now, we've achieved both of those things. What's left?
You're a kid.
Oh, dear. Matt Lewis comments, cheese on toast in this weather. Who doesn't love a bit of cheese on toast, I must say. It's bloody awesome. Come on screen if you want then. Well, I don't care if you got a cold. Come on screen then. If you want to stay in here, you have to be on the stream.
I have been on the screen before.
Right, anyway, the game's about to kick off for the second half here, so...
Alright, then do you want anything else before I go?
No, thank you. No, that's wonderful. Your assistance has been wonderful. Thank you very, very much.
Roll things.
No. I don't really like to eat too much on the stream, to be fair. So, I mean...
Well, so those over there...
Yeah, those... Right, I just was just showing people the go-to of choice at the moment. Decorated Hero says, Iceland, 89p. You know it, my son.
Yeah, they did it.
Oh, yeah, you know it. Bloody awesome is what they are. Oh, you've been ripped off. Anyway, let's get back onto the football. Everybody tuning in, thank you so much for stopping by. 1-1 it is at half-time. Lacklustre first-half performance from Manchester United. Defensively quite ropey. Poor on the counter-attack, and Aston Villa really did a good job of taking the game to United, to be fair, especially on the counter. The second half is just about to kick off, underway here. Aston Villa with the ball in the centre circle, about to kick us off for the second half.
Can I just say something? You're too right, Gunshi. I'm a saint.
Right, okay. I'll see you in a bit, darling.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Second half is underway. Aston Villa looking to replicate that first half performance. Thanks, babe. We're going to replicate that first half performance. And hopefully Manchester United can improve our first half performance, because it was truly bloody gash-tastic in that first half. No excuses second half. Solskjaer should have seen the problems, made some changes, motivated the players, riled them up, given the old Norwegian precious whatever, given the old hairdryer treatment, and hopefully we will see a revitalised and a much changed, different Manchester United in this second half. Come on, United! Rincon comments, she's had too many rum truffles. You have had a lot of these, actually, babe. Like, there was a full packet before you came in here.
You know, that's why I brought them in.
It's a disgrace.
Well, that's why I brought them in, because I was getting carried away and none would be left for you.
That's really unacceptable, love. She buys something for me and then ends up eating the whole lot. Anyway, enough about that. 46 minutes, 20 seconds gone on the clock here. The Primot, how you doing, my friend, comments, the old Norwegian wood. I don't really know what you're talking about there, my friend, but fair play to you. Martin Petro comments, that's the wife tax. You're not wrong about that, my friend. But, you know, I've heard of taxing, which is a percentage of it, but then there's taxing and there's having the lot. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, Rashford on the ball down the left for United. 46 minutes, 52 seconds gone. Back to the football anyway. I'll commentate on the rest of the game for you. Chance for United. Ball whipped in. Oh, and the goalkeeper there, Heaton, clutches it to his chest. Juan Mata driven wide and trying to get a ball in, but to no avail. I've not really been impressed with what I've seen from Juan Mata so far in this game. I'm sorry. Abbas Hassani says, what's up, pig? What's up to you, Abbas? Great to see you in here. Shout out to K. Jolly. Ollie needs to feed those wimps some whale meat. Okay then. Sounds like they need a bit of protein out there, because he says they're playing like wimps. Chance then, let's have a look. Aston Villa surging forward here. We need a much improved second half compared to that first one. It was dreary. It really was. Wan-Bissaka puts the ball out then for another Aston Villa corner. They've had a whole bunch of corners so far against us in this game. An opportunity from a corner was put in the back of the net as well, actually, but it was ruled out for offside in that first half. So, you know, we've got to do better. RP0D comments, Villa look like they can score wherever they come up. We look like a bunch of bottlers. Do you know what? It's looking like that at the moment. You're right. When they get in a dangerous position, I am worried. They look like they can make something happen. You're absolutely right when you say when United get the ball in the final third, we just don't look dangerous. We don't look penetrative enough, and we're not getting those opportunities enough at this moment. Martin Petrov comments, John McGinn is good. Alex says, I really like John McGinn. Yeah, very good player. Good player. Doing a good job, to be fair. Aston Villa on the ball then. Ball played over the top. Speculative pass. But dealt with there by Harry Maguire. McGinn versus Maguire there. Maguire on the ball. Played back to David De Gea in Manchester United's goal there. Oh, crikey, and a bit of a dodgy clearance by David De Gea there. Gives possession to Aston Villa in the final third. Dangerous bit of play here. Down the right. Can he whip the ball in? Trezeguet does whip a ball in, but it's found its way to Harry Maguire, who gets his head up and plays an overpowered pass into the path of Marcus Rashford, who is unable to control it before it goes out of play. Matt Lewis comments, there's one guy I don't want to see instead of Mata. Guess who? That'd be our best friend, Jesse Lingard. Do you know what I mean? He's on the bench today. I do not want to see him coming on. That is for sure. That is for sure. You're right. Mata, you know, although having a poor first half, I still would rather see him on the pitch. Jay comments, Pig, what minute's your stream on, mate? My stream is on 49 minutes, 45 seconds gone. Jackmate comments, Manchester United are bloody woeful, aren't they? They absolutely are, my friend. Thank you very much for getting in here with your opinion. I mean, let's be real. Villa have made United look second best in this game, to be fair. It's not the actual Jackmate, is it? Do you know what I mean? That'd be pretty awesome. But either way, yeah, United, you know, we've not looked good against Villa so far, but it is the second half. Ollie has had the half-time team talk. Let's see what he could do there. Ball whipped into the box here, and there's a bit of wrestling going on. It's turned into the WWE, and Harry Maguire is basically playing The Undertaker right now. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Michael Carrick looking very concerned, rightfully so, on the sidelines, you know. I mean, he's got to be worried with not getting the result in this game. The amount of pressure that will be hyped on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the whole speculation about Pochettino and all that crap, you know, it is, it's just going to be filth if we don't get the result. So he's obviously very, very worried here. He's very, very worried. Oh, shot on the edge of the area from Fred, and it is a mile wide. Let's just have another look at that. He smiles, but there's no reason to be smiling over that one, Fred. That was absolutely shite. Let's have a look at this again. You taking the piss? Wan-Bissaka does a good job to win the ball back and get us going again on the attack there. He plays a very, very good pass in, but it's blocked away, and it lands to Fred. Great flick back there by Juan Mata, actually. Lovely little back heel into the path of Fred. He's got the whole goal to go out. What does he do? Smashes it into bloody Rosette, doesn't he? He's useless. Gungshi comments, Fred has been taking shooting lessons from Fellaini. Oh, crikey. If only he'd been taking sort of heading lessons, at least something might be good then. JP comments, is Fred even a football player? I don't know, he's a bit of a cartoon character, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? Have you never seen the Flintstones? That's who we're talking about here. Ryan Red Devil comments, I hope United fans realise how important Pogba is to our midfield. Well, I'm a United fan, and I don't realise that, I'm afraid. Look, okay, he's one of the better midfielders we've got at the moment, but that's not saying much. When he's actually played at CDM, when he's actually played there, he's useless there. Okay, maybe a CAM role for Pogba is the best thing we could do. If you look at players like Mata and Pereira and Lingard, when they play there, they don't give us much either, to be fair. So yeah, Pogba's probably better than those guys in that position, but even at CM, it's like there's no real difference between Pogba at CDM and Fred at CDM. There's no real improvement from McTominay to Pogba, so I hear what you're saying, but in my opinion, I just think Pogba's not that good for United over the last few years. He's just not been that good. JP comments, stop paying Fred. I don't think you can do that unless you got him on the old Andy Carroll pay-as-you-play basis, which is what we freaking should have done. 100%. Anyway, here come United down the left. Daniel James with the pace, he gets the ball in Daniel James' arm, and it's just ricocheted in Aston Villa's area, and it's gone out, and they got it under control, and they bring it out to play it out from the back here. United come forward again. Daniel James on the ball. He cuts back inside. This time he goes wide. Rashford on the ball. In a wide left position. Fred on the ball. Plays it back inside. Harry Maguire gets his head up. Plays a pass. Daniel James. Running down the wing. Oh, and unfortunately he cuts back inside. The shot is blocked away and Villa get it away. Villa get the ball under control. Here they look to bring it out. 54 minutes, 26 seconds gone on the clock. Aston Villa. Turnover, possession in the centre of the park here. Here they come on the counter again. Once again, Down the right, it's a surging run down the right for Aston Villa here. United red shirts, there's plenty of them, but nobody can get the challenge in. Fred gets the challenge in for Manchester United to put the ball behind. Whew! And, it's true, Villa look the more likely to make something happen right now. They look like the more likely to score. Wesley with a great run there for them. They look dangerous going forward. And United look ropey defensively. And we don't look good going forward. And they don't look so ropey defensively. So that's not a good combination. Alex Rincon comments, unpopular... corner in for Aston Villa, headed away. Rincon comments, unpopular opinion, Fellaini was better than Fred. I mean, if you look at actual stats, Fellaini came in and popped up with some great goals in some big moments and under some really important circumstances for us. So, so far, I'd have to say Fred, in his United career, has done not as much as Marouane Fellaini. I agree with that. Matt Lewis comments, Fellaini much better than Fred. I mean, technically, Fellaini... depends what you want, isn't it? He's a big physical player who was great in the air. He really did give you a focal point. Dangerous in set pieces, good defending set pieces as well. Like, you can't deny the impact he had defending set pieces too. Big physical player. Yeah, I mean, I think we've actually missed Fellaini, as ridiculous as it sounds. If I'd known we'd just have the skeleton squad of dreary midfielders that we currently got now, I would 100% have kept Fellaini at the club, which is crazy to say because he was one of our shittest players. Gungshi says Fellaini had great comedy value. He definitely did. Until he had that head shaved anyway. What was he thinking? Get rid of your trademark piece there, Fellaini. You've had a mare. Wayne M comments, you can't let your best players go and replace them with unknowns. David De Gea on the ball then for United. 56 minutes, 43 seconds gone on the clock. Rincon comments, VAR is checking for a pen. No spoilers. No spoilers, lads and lasses. Let's see what happened here. So United down the right then. Here's an opportunity. Ball comes in. Anthony Martial on the ball. Anthony Martial takes the ball towards goal. And it is a shot off on goal there. Saved by Tom Heaton. A great save. Good bit of play by Anthony Martial. Individual class to take it through Aston Villa's defence and get a shot off on goal. Juan Mata. Great bit of play. Juan Mata 1-2. Give and go. He's brought down to the ground, is he? Brought down to the ground, and this is the incident in question that the Rinconator was talking about here. And there is a penalty shout for Manchester United. I believe it was Juan Mata on the ball here who was fouled, and it was a great give and go by Juan Mata, and that is a penalty. He's completely had his legs tangled up there by Villa's defenders. An absolute stonewall penalty. Let's have a look at this. He's through on goal. His legs have been tangled up. Surely VAR is going to rule this one as a Manchester United penalty. Come on. Come on. I'm not going to look at the chat. Come on. Target is the guy in question, is it? I don't know. Let's see. But great bit of play before that by Anthony Martial as well to have the shot off on goal. Lovely bit of individual skill. They're just showing it now. Little drop of the shoulder. Little step over. Takes it round the man. Takes it round another. Gets the shot off on goal. It's an excellent chance, and Heaton's made a great save. It's gone out. Juan Mata's brought it under control, and he's played a lovely, clever 1-2 to get himself into a very dangerous position where he can have a shot off on goal. And he is brought down to the ground. So, in my opinion, this is a definite penalty. Let's see what the VAR has ruled. They're just looking at it now. Alex Rincon says 165 likes. Let's try to get it to 200. Like the video. That's a nutty amount of likes. Thank you very much. I think you've orchestrated a lot of that today, Rincon. So thank you very much. Everybody who's chucked a like on it, you're doing a bloody awesome service out there. Thank you very much for doing that. John Terry on the sidelines. What an absolute piece of shit. Do you know what I mean? What is it with John Terry, eh? Just, don't get me wrong. Great player. Fantastic leader. Wonderful footballer. Really is. But a piece of shit. What? No penalty! No penalty given at all for that! Juan Mata's legs were clearly tangled up like a freaking tortellini spaghetti or something! What is going on? Is that even a thing? Tagliatelle! All the way back to the keeper then, so it's 1-1 at the moment, and United have just been ruled out a penalty opportunity there by VAR, which in my opinion looked like a stonewall penalty. He's had his legs completely tangled up by the defender there. What more do you have to do? It doesn't matter that he wasn't, striking the ball at that time. He was in a dangerous position, and he had his legs completely taken out. Completely taken out. J. Dot comments, thank you for Moscow, John Terry. Love it. Yeah, thank you so much for that, John Terry. You bloody legend. What do you see? Ronaldo start crying he's missed his penalty. And then what does John Terry do? Oh, he only goes and slips and hits the post. And then United win. That was bloody awesome, by the way. I don't think I've ever been so excited watching a game of football as when that moment happened. And so absolutely unbelievably happy that John Terry slipped. That was amazing. And also that time where he got kicked in the face and knocked out and he was eating the grass. That was also fun. RPOD comments, I think you having Lingard on your background is cursing us, pig. Come on, lad. Yeah, I apologise. You're right. I need to do something about that. I've been talking about it for a while. Martial with an opportunity on goal. The old give and go. Oh, and the return pass by James just has a little bit too much on it. And unfortunately, Tom Heaton gathers it up there. I don't see what the problem was for that decision, though. Like, why did they rule that out as not a penalty? Juan Mata's legs were completely tangled up. What do you guys think? Why would they not give that? Gary Wells comments, VAR operators are totally incompetent. I think that's just the case. This VAR stuff, it just does not work. We've been talking about it for ages now. It's shit. They need to implement a completely different VAR next season, or now. Why even wait? You know it's shite. You know it doesn't work. Just give the referee on the pitch an opportunity to watch it back with everybody in the stadium like they do in rugby, then make a decision. It shouldn't go to some anonymous room of absolutely underqualified melts, is what it seems like. Brandon Williams just given a yellow card. Let's see for a shirt pull. Brandon Williams pulled a shirt. What do you think about our young 19-year-old left-back, Brandon Williams? How's he done today? He's looked very, very good recently. I mean, today I haven't seen him overly too much today. So, you have to tell me. Alkan Mahmood comments, we are 11th. Let that sink in. Oh, shot on goal by Villa, and it's a sitter, and he's missed his opportunity there. Aston Villa should be winning 2-1, and Jack Grealish has missed from about 5 yards out there. Trezeguet put the ball into the dangerous position. Grealish was perfectly in an acre of space. Nobody marking him whatsoever here. Let's have a look at this. Grealish just casually floats in there, and nobody's marking him. That's terrible defending there by Lindelof. What are you doing, Lindelof? Watch your runner. You can see he's running behind you. So what do? Just arc your run in and stay. That was shit. Okay, we're so lucky that Grealish didn't score there, because that was an abomination of defending by Victor Lindelof. Like, what is he doing? Shot on target. Oh, it's a shot from distance there, and Tom Heaton makes the save. United go up the other end. Wan-Bissaka with the shot from distance. Wan-Bissaka with the shot. Oh, let's have a look. So it's a good save forced by Tom Heaton there, and it's gone out. United deliver the ball into the back stick, and oh, come on, my son, get in there! We've scored! It's 2-1 to Manchester United. It's Victor Lindelof. I was just absolutely destroying him about his terrible defending a few moments before, and what does he go and do? He only goes and floats his way up to the back stick for United's counter-attack and heads the ball into the far right-hand corner of the goal. That was a great header. That was a great little cross in there. Maybe there was a deflection on it which took it into the pass of Victor Lindelof, but oh my days, Victor! Let's see. Let's have another look at this. So the ball comes in. It's a great delivery. I think it's Wan-Bissaka, is it, with a left-footed cross? Maybe it's Rashford, actually. But it's a great header there by Victor Lindelof. Lindelof has done it. Look at that! And he's leapt like an absolute salmon. Forget the tales of me saying he's rooted to the ground and he can't jump. We've just seen there, white men can jump. Victor Lindelof into the top right-hand corner. It's a freaking excellent jump and an excellent header and an excellent goal. Come on, my son. That's what I'm talking about. 2-1 to United. Come on. That's it. That's what we're talking about. Forget the old defeatist attitude. This is United. This is Manchester United, okay? Here come Villa down the right, though. Ball whipped in, it's blocked away, and Aston Villa get another corner. Gungshi, mate. Gungshi, thank you very much. I've just seen your super chat. He says, mangasm. An absolute mangasm just took place. An absolute mangasm just happened. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. But let's just not get carried away here because there's 25 minutes left of this game and Villa have a chance. Short corner. Played in. There's nobody marking him on the edge of the area. Whipped over the top and, oh my days, it's a shot on goal. It's in the back of the net there. There's no way that Tyrone Mings was just completely unmarked there, is there? Hang on a second. Is he you telling me he's onside? Are you telling me Tyrone Mings is onside here? Wait a second. He's got to be offside. Wait, hold on a second. No way. Edge of the area. He's bloody onside. It's a goal. The ball has been played over the top and Tyrone Mings is just casually floating in a bit of space. Turns around, faces the goal. And no, there's no Manchester United defender marking him at all. There's five Aston Villa shirts there in the same pocket of space and not one United player defending. Not one United player defending. It's absolutely textbook piss poor stuff. Why are all of our defenders in one tiny little area? Why are we not spread across in an actual structure there? What is that about? What is that about? It's the most easy goal you've ever seen in your life. A little simple dinked ball over the top. Nobody's marking any of their players. What the fuck? I'm speechless. I cannot believe the quality of defending there. Like, what was... Why don't they just mark up the bloody players? You know what I mean? Here they come again. Aston Villa down the left. It's 2-2. Oh, shot on David De Gea's goal. Sorry, lads. I'm going to have to update the score. Fucking unbelievable. What a shite series of events. Just when you think United can get into the winning position and into the driving seat, we just completely switch off. Completely switch off. We saw it again in that Sheffield United game. We fought so hard and battled all the way back to 3-2 in front, only to give it up at the end there. And we've just done the same thing here. We've just done the same thing here against Villa. We score a goal, we do the hard work, we just completely gift them an opportunity. That was so dreadful. That whole defensive sequence there by United was just... I don't think I've ever seen defending so bad. Not only is the corner, a short one, allowed to be played, and then the sprayed out to the edge of the area where one of their players is just waiting for it in an acre of space. He dinks the ball over the top. There's 4 or 5 Villa players there, and nobody's marking a single one of them. It's one of the worst bits of defending I've ever seen. Honestly, if you're not able to watch the game, crikey, you want to just take a look at Aston Villa's second goal because it is the most pitiable defending you'll see. Shot from distance, oh, and he's turned into Cristiano Ronaldo against Porto almost. Andreas Pereira with a shot from 45 yards out. RP comments, I told you Pig Villa can score every time they go forward. You're not wrong, man. I mean, they're doing a great job at the moment. They're doing a great job. JP comments with a super chat, Phil Jones time. Thank you for your super chat there, JP. I know you're just having a bit of banter. Manny Slooflacky comments, Cali Spera, Mr. Pig. Dreadful game. I decided to watch the Olympiacos game instead for first in the table. Cali Spera to you, Manny. Thank you very much for stopping by and getting in here with your thoughts. And yeah, I don't blame you, to be fair. This is dreary stuff from United. It is terrible. Do you know what I mean? We're playing like a bunch of putanas out there. Bunch of freaking putanas. Gary Wells commenting, he wasn't offside, Gangshi. Williams played him on. Yeah, he was onside, to be fair. One of our last defenders, yeah, I'm guessing it was Williams, as you say, was just playing him on. It was terrible defending. Truly terrible defending. Alcan comments, we can't defend, we can't score, and awful midfield. It doesn't make for a great team, that, does it? Awful defending, can't score, awful midfield. It's not a great team. Thank you very much, Miz, who says, nice stream. Thank you so much. Alex has just sent in a super chat. He said, Pig 100% should be a radio host calling the United games. Well, if anybody would have me, let me know. Do you know what I mean? I'm open to it. But I don't think anybody would have me, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? I don't conform to the norm. Steve Buckley comments, we must. Thank you so much for your super chat there, by the way. And everybody else, Gung, Shi, JP, everybody else who sent in super chats and stuff supporting the channel. You're a bunch of gents. Thank you very, very much. Into the middle of the park then, and United have 20 minutes to somehow get a winner. Can this be? We need a Federico Macheda moment again. We need Federico Macheda to sign for United in the next 20 minutes, come on in the 90th minute and get the winner against Aston Villa 3-2. That is what we need. Are we capable of doing that? We've only got 20 minutes left. RP's right. When Villa go forward, they look like scorer. When United get the ball and go forward, not so much. Not so much. Aston Villa get the ball down then and play it dangerously into United's third here. It is dealt with by Harry Maguire, who protests at the referee. He's not happy there. Villa get the game underway. Played all the way back to Heaton in Villa's goal. 71 minutes, just about to go on the clock. So just around about 20 minutes left for United to do something. For United to get the much-needed win, which we are desperate for. We're absolutely desperate for it. Solskjaer's job pretty much depends on it, possibly. You know, I hope the board is not going to make a knee-jerk decision based on a draw here, or even a loss here. But there's so much pressure on Solskjaer, and there's so much pressure on this squad to deliver. And if they're just not delivering, and if they're underachieving, the fact is, if you are underachieving with the best team in the world or the worst team in the world, you're still underachieving. Do you know what I mean? If you take over Watford right now, then you know, and you don't win a game all season until the end of the, you're going to get sacked. Do you know what I mean? You've got to at least do what is expected of you. And unfortunately, this United side, with the quality we got in there, we do have some quality. Sure, we got a terrible midfield and some issues in the team. We still got some really good quality players in there, though. We've got to be doing better. So it's an underachievement thing here. Ball whipped in then. Corner for United. Fred with the delivery, and it's just eked away there by Martial. I think a wasted opportunity there. Just couldn't quite get it under control, and it's now gone out for a goal kick to Aston Villa. Solskjaer, he has got up off of his seat now. He's tense. He's not happy. He's getting the pressures out of his pocket, and he's going to give it a cheeky little rub now. Come on. Oh, what's he doing? He's getting Jesse Lingard on the pitch. He's just told Jesse Lingard to come on the pitch. No, Solskjaer. No. 2-2 at Old Trafford against Villa, and our go-to man, impact substitute, is that twat Jesse Lingard. Are you taking the absolute piss, Ollie? I just don't have the words. I don't think I've got the strength for this these days. I do not have the words. He's bringing on Jesse Pigeon-Face Lingard. Alex comments, Lingard on for Mata. This is a good sub in my opinion. We need energy in midfield. Jesse Lingard, a good sub. I'm not having it. I'm definitely not having that, Alex. No, he's not a good substitution. I'd rather have the technical ability of Mata in there, even though he's done nothing for 70 minutes. Lingard has done nothing for a year. If you think that one goal the other night against a bunch of Kazakhstani farmers changes my opinion, then that is definitely not the case. Alkan Mahmood comments, why did we sell Lukaku? I don't know if we weren't going to get a suitable replacement. I truly do not know. Rincon says he's better than Mata. No, he's not. No, he's not. Lingard's been terrible for a year. Mata, he's done a good couple of things in the last couple of months I can think of. Do you know what I mean? Assist here. You know, Lingard on the other hand, he's shite. But fair enough, fair enough. We're all entitled to our opinions, you know. That's the great thing about football. But yeah, I don't rate him. But here he is. He's on the pitch anyway. Let's see if you're right. Let's see if you're right. Or let's see if what probably will happen is he does nothing in the last 20 minutes of the game. Let's see. He's been brought on here to change the game, to be an impact substitute. Let's see if he can do that. Ms528, thank you very much for the super chat. He comments, everyone laughed at Mourinho. Who's laughing now? Miz, we don't need those sorts of negativity super chats, okay? No, thank you for your opinion there, but look, I'm definitely not laughing, okay? He's won the first few against Tottenham. I don't really necessarily think the manager's the biggest problem at United. It's the owners, it's Woodward, it's the manager, it's how the club is managed and how the club is run that's the biggest problem. We've had some good few top managers over the last few years, it's not worked out regardless. Blue Abyss Gaming, shout out to you. Thanks for stopping by. Farn141, shout out to you, says Ollie out. I mean, the pressure will definitely mount. United, we've got to start playing some football, though. We've got 15 minutes left. Let's do something. Let's do some football, then. Because this is dreary now. We've just gone to pot. We've gone to pot. Very bitty football. By the way, I've just seen there's over 300 people tuned in live right now, so thanks for stopping by on the live stream. Get your thoughts in the live chat as we go along. Smash a juicy little like on it if you're that way inclined. That'd be much appreciated. Oh, there's a shot on goal from the edge of the area by Anthony Martial. It's blocked away. United, can we find that little bit, just that little bit of quality in the last 15 minutes? Can we find that bit of bottle that has so far evaded us time and time again this season? Can we find that bit of bottle to do a traditional Manchester United comeback and see the game out too? We're at home. We're against Villa. There's 15 minutes left. Surely that is on the cards. Surely we can do this. Ball played forward, Dan James down the right. He puts the ball across the 6-yard box, but there's no bastard waiting for it. He's done that so many times. If only we actually had an instinctual striker, you know, who could get into that space. It was a decent enough delivery, that. Oh. Villa, here they come on the counter. It's 3 versus 3. Here they come on the counter, down the left, ball whipped into the box, and David De Gea watches it go by. His near post there, crikey, and Wan-Bissaka got the block off. Is it another corner to Aston Villa? I think it is. Lloyd Smartboy comments again, nobody in the damn box. Yeah, James doing a good job of getting up there and delivering. He's faster than everybody else. That's about, he's too quick for the rest of our bloody team, it seems. Rachel comments, can't take much more of this. You're not the only one, Rach. You are not the only one. The corner comes in then for Aston Villa. Headed away by Maguire. Good header away. Headed back in, though, by Villa. And pinballing around in United's box here. United get it under control. Here we come. We look to counter. This is a good opportunity for United. Under control. Daniel James is away. And you know when Dan James is away, you do not catch Dan James. He does a good job to find Fred in the centre of the park there. Played down by Martial. Fred on the edge of the area. He's brought down. It's a penalty, ref. It's a penalty, ref. We continue. He gets himself up. It's a shot on goal. Oh, and it's just gone over the top of the bar there. Anthony Martial. He's got his back to the goalkeeper. He can't spin around. He can't get a suitable chip shot away. And it's gone over. But let's have a look at this Fred. Fred is bundled to the ground. Okay, there's not much in it there. There's not much in it there. The ball finds its way to Anthony Martial. I'll tell you what, Villa's defence stopped, though, like it was a penalty. That's why Martial manages to get onto it. That's good harrying by Martial there. And he's just chipped it over the top of the goal. It's a piss-poor finish by Martial, that, actually. Let's have a look at this. He's done good to get into that position, don't get me wrong. He's done a good job to get into that position, but... you know, there's better options than that. There's better options than that. He could have played it back across to Jesse Lingard, although that's not a great option. That's it. Luke Shaw's on the pitch, by the way. Brandon Williams has come off. Brandon Williams, 19 years of age. I'm very satisfied with what I've seen from him. It's not like it's been a fantastic performance from him today, but it's been good enough, you know. I really love him, what I'm seeing from him. Gungshi, super chat from Gungers, another one. Gungshi, you're a nutbag. He comments and says, hang on a second, David De Gea plays the ball out. Gungshi says, Pig, we need a Van Persie to finish those James crosses and a couple of good midfielders. 100% a Van Persie, a Van Nistelrooy, any sort of Dutchman. Any Dutch finisher will do. That's what we need. Yeah, one of those sort of real poachers, those real clinical strikers. We're completely missing out on that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Martial, but I don't think he's a Ruud Van Nistelrooy or a Michael Owen or one of those real clinical poachers. I just don't see it. United get the ball underway then. Again with another attack down the right. Wan-Bissaka surges forward. Ball whipped in. It's blocked away by the first man. Daniel James on the ball. Gets his head up. Plays the cross in. Luke Shaw challenges at the far post. It's headed away though by Villa's defence. And United, Luke Shaw commits the foul. I'll tell you what, it's really scary. 10 minutes left of this game. 10 minutes left, and if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does not get the win, the pressure is going to be ridiculous. The pressure is going to be piled right on his little Scandinavian shoulders. And I'm not so sure if he can take the weight of it, to be fair. And I'm not so sure if Woodward and the board have got the bottle to see this season out. I'm not so sure. And I worry that this could be the final nail in the coffin for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I really do. Because it's not been a good enough performance. And I hope, and I really do hope that he's given it until the end of the seaseason regardless, but I know what our board is like. And because Pochettino's available, they might just think, do you know what? It's not working out with Ollie. Let's have a go at Poch. And I don't think the manager merry-go-round would necessarily help United right now, but I do think the pressure's getting very, very real. Big D comments, the pressure is mounting, absolutely. Jack the Hammock comments, this isn't doing our title chances any good. Manny Snuflaki, Man United 6 points from relegation. Oh my dudes. Let's have a look at the live league table then and see where we currently sit. So United, we're in 9th place at the moment. 9th place on 18 points. 2 points behind Spurs. As things stand, that is, it's a live table. So it's just not good enough, is it? It's terrible. Suddenly, Spurs are back above us. Arsenal have been doing terrible recently. They're still above us. It's just terrible. It's really not acceptable. And you're right, we're on 18 points. Relegation is Southampton in 18th with 12 points. We're 6 points off of relegation, Manny. It's just a joke. It's just a bloody joke. Come on, 10 minutes to go. The ball played through. It's a siding ball through Aston Villa's defence there, but Martial just cannot quite get on the end of it. Unbelievable. By the way, great live chat today, lads and lasses. Honestly, loving the amount of people getting in here with your thoughts. Loving all your opinions. There's some great ones, there's some positive ones, there's some negative ones, but they're all welcome. Thanks so much to you all for stopping by on the live stream. Finally, Mason Greenwood's coming on the pitch. Who's he come on for? Mason Greenwood's on the pitch, lads and lasses, just to let you know. Substitution. And he's come on for Anthony Martial because of an injury. So I missed what happened there. Anthony Martial has been picked up some sort of knock, I believe. It's just classic, isn't it? This is the problem. United needed a striker. We needed a striker, another player. You let Lukaku go. You let Sanchez go. And we don't replace any of the forward players. It's like Ole Solskjaer's not had his job made easy this season. Over to the right then. Wan-Bissaka, Daniel James with the ball in and a header on goal. Oh, Tom Heaton saves it. Tom Heaton clutches it to his chest. Fred with an opportunity there. A late opportunity. Tom Heaton smiles. He knows that. I'll tell you what, Daniel James creating again with another lovely little pass in. He's got such good technique and good vision, Dan James. And look at that, Fred with a good header. I've got to say, I'm so impressed with Dan James in this game today. It's not gone his way. People haven't got on the end of his crosses, but the amount of times he's beaten a man and got a ball into a dangerous position is multiple. He's really a flying winger. He really, really is. Matt Lewis comments 200 likes. That is awesome. We've had 200 likes on the video. Thank you so much to everybody who's chucked a like on it. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in. Thank you to Alex Rincon especially for keeping the chat in order with spammers and stuff, and also encouraging people to like the video and all that. Top man. Thank you to each and every one of you lads and lasses. I think that's the most we've had during an actual live watch along, so that's pretty awesome. Anyway, 10 minutes left to go. Victor Lindelof commits a foul on Jack Grealish yet again, the most fouled player in the Premier League, for a reason, this lad. It's because he's... What's the need in that challenge, Lindelof? What is the need in that challenge? He's going bloody nowhere. Thank you, Burberspin. Thank you, everybody else. Right, ball comes in then. Aston Villa with a free kick in a wide position, whipped in like a corner, and it's a shot on goal in the end, it looked like, by Jack Grealish. It's hit into the roof, the netting of the roof of the goal, and it's gone out for a goal kick. United get it underway quickly. Luke Shaw on the ball down the left now, replacing Brandon Williams. Marcus Rashford runs into a bit of trouble. And it's gone out for a United throw. Luke Shaw on the ball, looking to play it in. Plays the long one. In behind Villa's defence. And it almost worked out there. It almost worked out. Greenwood trying to get onto the end of it there. Luke Shaw surging backwards defensively. Good bit of covering there by Luke Shaw, to be fair. Usually he's lacking in there, in that sort of a defensive-minded tracking back and covering, but he did a good job there. 5 minutes to go of normal time. Just 5 minutes of normal time. Gungshi says, this is such an amateurish United side. It really is. There's no danger, is there? I mean, there's a few minutes left of this game. We're at Old Trafford. Villa are looking the better. And United, we just don't have anything going forward here. Look, we're trying. We're going forward. Luke Shaw's on the ball. Where's the penetration? Where's the ability to cut down subpar opposition? This isn't one of the best teams in the world we're playing. This is championship fodder. This is a championship side last year. This is Aston Villa. I mean, oh my days. I mean, Jack Grealish, we made him look like Lionel Messi today. Scujo wants us, Pig, you should stand in the UK election. You could and should be Prime Minister. You bloody legend. Oh, Dan James with an opportunity just late at the end of the game here. My bad. It was Jesse Lingard, and it was poor. Sorry, I'm watching on a phone here. It's pretty small. Alex Rincon says, you can support the Pig on Patreon. And there is the link to my Patreon page, patreon.com/flyingpigunited. Thank you very, very much indeed. Corner comes in, back stick. Oh, the header is on target, but it's beaten away there. Harry Maguire's header. He's still unable to really have that true impact at United from corners. We saw it lots of times for Leicester in England, but it's just not happening at United in a red shirt for Harry Maguire. Look at this. And it's a foul anyway because he's climbing all over the defender there. It's an absolute foul, but Tyrone Mings, good job clearing it away anyway. Gary Wells comments 5 minutes to get us up to 5th. So that's what we need. That is the big difference. I mean, that's the difference between 9th place. And if we could go higher than, we would go higher than Tottenham, who are currently occupying 5th place, if we score in the next 5 minutes. 5 minutes between a fantastic league position and a terrible league position. That's what this means for United at the moment. Between the pressure being off a little bit and the pressure being bang on. We've got 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. The ball whipped into the back stick there and it's just too much on it. And it's gone out for an Aston Villa goal kick. It's just dreary and pitiful stuff. My God. I can't believe it sometimes though. I mean, you know, United's such a huge club. We deserve a great team. We do. The fan base, it's one of the biggest in the world. It's one of the best in the world. Most committed fans in the world. Like, why do we not have the team capable of matching that at the moment? You know, there's a lot of reasons, I know. But you have to say the management of the club. And I'm talking about upstairs as well as, you know, it's just not up to the standard right now. And I'm sorry, Solskjaer, I won't be impressed with bringing Lingard on as an impact substitute, and I won't be impressed with waiting so late to bring Greenwood on, and it's just not impressive for me. You could see Martial just wasn't being effective today. He was having an off day. I'd have taken him off a bit earlier on. United with a chance late on, though, down the right. Dan James, one of our standout players so far today, gets another ball into a danger zone, but nobody is waiting for it yet again. Nobody's there. Do you know what I mean? He's like, he's trying to play to the invisible man or something. It's not his fault. Nobody can keep up with him. Nobody's on the same wavelength of him. He's putting the great balls in there. No bastards up there waiting for it. Corner in then. Andreas Pereira takes the corner. 88 minutes, 36 seconds gone. Corner whipped in by Andreas Pereira. Pinged out to the edge of the area here. Luke Shaw on the ball. Plays it back out to Pereira, who gets his head up and puts the ball in. Dangerous ball, but it's cleared away by Villa's defence. Aston Villa, Jack Grealish fouled yet again, and he is furious. He's furious because that's about the 15th time he's been scythed down by Manchester United today. Luke Shaw this time picking up the yellow card. Jack Grealish is furious. It's a cynical foul from Luke Shaw, but it was a good one to be fair, because they were away on the counter-attack there. We've got 3 minutes. We've got 3 minutes to do something here. Come on! Come on, United. This is totally bang out of order, this sort of performance at home. It really is. Second best to a shitty Villa side. Is that what it's come to, though? Come on, United. We've got 3 minutes. Oh. It's gone out for a David De Gea goal kick here. Manny Slufaki comments, got to push numbers forward. We have nothing to lose. Let's go! Come on! Thank you, Matt. Thank you, everybody else, for getting in here and all your nice comments about that watch along. By the way, there will be a post-match show, as per usual, straight after this game. Stick around for it, because it's going to be some fireworks on there, I'm sure. There's lots to talk about in this game. Really not happy with the performance so far. Even if we get the winner here at the end there, I'm not happy about the performance. But look, Villa have got the corner at the moment. There's 4 minutes of added time here, and they're piling the pressure on. It's Villa who are applying the pressure here at Old Trafford, not United. It's Villa. Shot from distance, and it's just over the top of David De Gea's bar there. Lansbury with a shot. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Decorated hero, shout out to you. Thank you very much, my friend. Shout out to J. Dot, Grant Burbage, Marek Stachowski, everybody and anybody who's in here. Thanks so much for getting in here with your thoughts and opinions in the live chat and embellishing this live chat with some bloody great fan opinion. Gungshi comments with a super chat. Thank you, Gungshi comments. This is inconceivable. It's absolutely inconceivable. Thank you, Gungshi. Penalty! Hang on a second! Oh, no. Wait, hang on a second. Sorry. Gilbert with the challenge on Rashford there, it seemed. I thought it looked a bit ropey, but there was nothing wrong to it. Corner for Manchester United then. It's gone out behind the goal. Corner. Marcus Rashford stands over it. Looks to take a quick one. He gets the delivery in. Marcus Rashford's corner is cleared away. Cleared away. Viking Red says, Pig, this is diabolical. You're not wrong about that, my friend. You are not wrong about that. 2 minutes left of added time then. Harry Maguire stands himself up. Get up, Harry. Get up. Overlapping run there. Dan James can't get on the end of it quite. Marcus Rashford on the ball. Come on, lads. This is it. Come on. Apply that pressure. Apply that pressure. Whip the ball in then. Whip the ball in. Rashford with a good ball in. Oh, it's a little bit too much on it. And it's gone to Heaton in Villa's goal. And there just does not seem to be long enough left in this game now. For United to get a win. We've got 2 minutes of added time. Heaton clutches it to his chest. He's going to take his time. He's going to take his time. But listen, this live stream will end very abruptly, by the way, at the end of the final whistle, because I've got to set up for the post-match show. So do us a favour before it ends, chuck a like on it, get your thoughts and opinions in, and thanks to everyone for tuning in today for the watch along. It's been great today, so thanks for stopping by. It would be even greater if United, in the last 90 seconds of the game that I'm watching here, can get the winner. I don't want to look at the live chat right now because I don't want anybody to spoil it if you're further ahead of me, but come on, United! Come on! Gone out for a Man United corner here. There's just over a minute of stoppage time left. Just over a minute. Short corner by United. Is it? No. And I'm sorry, but a draw today against Villa at home is absolutely bloody piss poor. It's so not acceptable. It really isn't. And there's a lot of reasons for it. There is, which I will talk all about in the post-match show. Don't you worry about that. But yeah, make sure you keep a lookout for the next video, which will go live on the channel in 5 minutes or so. So please do that. And thanks to everyone who's got involved in the live chat today. You're a bunch of legends. BB Fane 1, shout out to you. MT, JP, Abbas Sassani, all you guys. Come on, United. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Dan James gets his head up. Ball whipped in, but it's dealt with by Tyrone Mings, who clears it away. Wan-Bissaka plays it out to the right to Dan James again. Dan James gets his head up. He looks to surge it forward. He puts the ball into the box, but it's dealt with. And what did I tell you, by the way, Rincon? Jesse Lingard, he's absolutely bloody shit. Impact substitute now, mate. What has he done? What has he done since coming on, though? Just my opinion. Oh dear. J. lost to Astana and back-to-back draws to newly promoted teams. Oh my days, it's a shit show. It's an absolute shit show. Wait, stoppage time's up now. We've just got one last opportunity. Fred is standing over the ball for a free kick. Last chance saloon here. Last chance saloon. Come on, Fred, deliver it in. Ball whipped in. It's absolutely freaking awesome. It's to the back stick. Maguire heads it down. Come on. Have a shot. Oh, and that's the final whistle when United draw 2-2 with Aston Villa. And Solskjaer shakes hands, and he knows that he will not sleep well tonight. He knows that there's a possibility that the job may just have got away from him now. You can't play teams like Aston Villa against home and play so poorly and give up leads so easily and defend the way we did for both of their goals. It's a shambles. It's a disgrace. Anyway, guys, love all of you. Thanks for tuning in. The game's over. United have drawn 2-2 with Aston Villa at Old Trafford in the Premier League. We're down to 9th place in the table. It's a horror show. It's a shit show. Right, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Thanks for stopping by on the channel. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a few minutes. Keep a lookout for notifications. Keep a lookout for a post on Twitter or whatever to come and join the news stream. So thank you, guys. Don't go anywhere, and appreciate every single one of you who's got involved. Shout out to the Rinks for doing the moderating. Shout out to Gungshi and JP and everybody else who gets involved with supporting the channel in the ways that they do and all that good stuff. Stephen Shark, Nick Brown, Son Goku, Ian97, Rachel MUFC, Ivan Radisalevich, Henry20, Viking Red, everybody else, thanks for stopping by. Do not go anywhere. I'll see you very, very soon. You've been watching The Pig on Flying Pig United, where we have just witnessed Aston Villa come to Old Trafford and nick a point and make United look pretty freaking shit. I'll see you in a bit. Stop by in a moment. Seriously though, absolutely bloody shite, lads and lasses. Sorry, just a shout out to the Patreon viewers who follow this and support this channel on Patreon. There's one or two more to go on this list. I'll just give him a personal shout out now. Jarvis Cocker deserves to be mentioned because he's not yet been added to the list. But Alex Rudd, Alex Rincon, El Kalui, Matt Norton, as you can see here, Lucinda Green. They're all legends. They got legend written next to their names because they're legends. Robbo, Liam White, Gungshi. And as I say, Jarvis Cocker will be added as well. If you want to support the channel, check out the details here. But thank you once again. United are bloody shite. I'll see you in a minute. True legends. Take it easy. This is The Pig. Oh, my days.